All right, good morning from the Foxes Den. Yes, it's morning here. I'm still having my coffee. I was coloring these flowers and I really liked the way they were turning out. I really liked the blue on them and I was like, okay, let me just kind of go live and look so I can remember what I did. So these are these Lamy crowns, Lamy, Lamy, Lamy. I'm not really sure, but these things are amazing. They just say that they're crayons. I got them from the Atlanta airport when I was traveling one time, and yeah, I love the way I can move the color around with them. Oh my gosh, and it still just looks so rich. It doesn't look watered down or anything. And I'm like, man, let me just kind of go live, and it's not really live. Let me just do a quick video showing this because I just think this is awesome. This one right here, I had colored that one previously with a pencil before I had gotten my little crayons. I just want to kind of go back and make this a little bit darker, give it more depth. But yes, I had just finished with mindful coloring and I was just sitting here coloring this page. This is a whip from one of my Inspire color Bibles. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna work on this page. How many times do we flip through different pages and books that we color in and we see whips and sometimes we're feeling it and then sometimes we're not in regards to do I want to get this completed, but I felt like coloring some flowers today, so let me move over to this one right here, and this is just me laying down the watercolor on it. So yes, I definitely enjoy this. So what I've done is, like, for the purple ones I've gone through and I've placed some of this on it, this crown. So then I'm going to go over it with my watercolor pen. Kind of discovered that I like the way it moves the color around. I do. Kind of keeps it dark, but then, it adds a little lightness to it. But the color actually moves around with this. Now I'm going to go back in, and make more detail with the color, with the pencil. But I like the way it moves the color around. Yes. So have you heard of these Lamy? And as I look at this, I could tell I put too much crown down on here. It didn't even really need all that because it's a small area and I put too much down, but I'm going to go back in and bring the detail out. I remember on one page, Bubbles had commented you can use your acrylic pens to bring the color back. So I use my paint brushes, but then I use my acrylic pens, but then I also use a paintbrush sometimes as well because it looks like I need to get some of the color up. So I'll just move it around and wipe it on my paper towel and go in and, clean it up. Yeah, that looks better. It's full of color now, but I'm gonna go in and clean that up. Yeah, 'cause that's looking messy. But I can see what it's going to be. Yes. I love using different mediums. I love it. I love it. Now everything in me just wants to take this paper towel and just wipe that off, but I'm like, Crystal, that's gonna be messy. Don't do that. Don't just go in there and just wipe it with a paper towel. That's going to be messy. Okay, look at this. See, this is a great example of like when you put down too much color, you can pick it up. Yeah, with a paintbrush. There we go. All right. So next time I know that I don't even need to put that much color down with the crayon. I don't need to. Awesome sauce. I like the way that moves around. I don't even think this says that it's like a it just says it's a colored pencil. But the color is so yeah, it's so rich, and it just moves around so, without any effort. I really love that. Okay, let me go back. Yes, I like it. I like it. Okay, so other than colored pencils or alcohol markers, okay, do you color with any other medium on a regular basis? Or are you just like, nope, I am team colored pencil or team alcohol marker? Or, I've been doing this a lot too. I will lay down, like right now, I'm like kind of like just basing these flowers right here with watercolor. And is it even really watercolor? I mean, because it's like a crayon, kind of basing them with this color. But then I come back. Do you do that with anything? Base with something and then come back and go over it. Yeah. All right. I like the way that purple looks. So it looks like the lines in here are gray. They're gray lines, like the little stems. And I'm thinking, do I want to stay with this gray? I might change it to like a dark brown. I might. All right, I like that. I'm happy with that. Oh, I got one more. I got one more. I just need to move this around on. And then once that gets dry, then I'm going to come back with my colored pencil and then just add that detailing back. But I love that base color because when I go around it with a pencil, then it's gonna pop, pop, pop. That just made me think about Jamie. I was listening to one of his. Okay, no, he said "bam," yeah, because I was like, "You sound like Emerald." When you say that, Jamie, that was too funny. He was like, "Yeah, it makes that color pop like bam." All right, y'all. If y'all not subscribed to Jamie's channel, it's Jamie's Life 101. I think it's 101. Okay, so let me make sure because is anybody famous for coloring um outside of the frame? Okay, you know, if we were giving away awards, just make sure. I think I might be in a running for that. Just like in sometimes within acting they give away awards away. They're really funny. Not you know I guess it's poking fun at the person, but it's all in good it's all in good fun because I mean we're just not perfect. We're just not, unfortunately. And we can't take ourselves too seriously or man, we will be dented. So I just wanted to show you how I did the blue flowers. So I'm putting this crown on here pretty thick because this is a bigger area, unlike the purple. This is a bigger area. Okay, it's gonna turn out better. I'm not gonna have to go back in and do as much cleanup with these that like I'm gonna have to do with the purple area. I'm not. So I'm hoping to show this particular picture in my um completed pages. I want this to move off of the whip. I want it to move out of the whip area and to be the complete the completed pages area. So I'm going to take my watercolor pen. Okay, this particular pen, if I take my time and just move the color up some. Ooh, look at that. I like that. Then I like to come down. I like to take and move it up, move the color up, flip it around. Yes. Yep, just to kind of move it up in the beginning. Because I'm thinking about a flower, like a lot of times it's really dark at the base, but then it can be light with the flowers that are in my yard as it goes out towards the petals, but then the petals can be kind of darker on the ends sometimes, all depending on the flower that it is. And it's not like I did not go and look up what type of flower this was. I did not. Um, I am just coloring. We are coloring with Foxy. Yes, we are. So I'm going to make this a little bit darker. I am. because the look I'm going for is just for it to be dark towards the stem and lighter towards the petals. Now my brush is getting all hung up, so I dip it in water. Are you supposed to do that? Let me tell you something. It's mine. I can do what. I don't know if you're supposed to take your actual watercolor pen and do that, but I do that with mine. Now I do have a brush, an actual brush over here that's getting rinsed off. Yes, I like that. I just need to get some of these little grainy parts up because I don't. That might rub off on the other side, the scripture over here. But yes, so what is this scripture? So this book right here contains all Proverbs. The entire book of Proverbs is in this coloring Bible. Yes. You see how those flowers came out? Now I'm gonna wait for it to dry just a tad. I'm not gonna keep applying water to it before I add another darker layer to it, but I'm gonna go on to this particular flower. Hopefully you can see that really well. Yeah, so just move that crown around, and you see how like the watercolor pen, it's leaving those light color strokes at the top, which I like. But then as you get down to the base, it's darker. I'm going to add some more darkness to that. I like that. That's the look that I'm going for. So this is a darker watercolor pen. I think this is blueberry. Yes. This is blueberry. My cousin loves blueberries. I mean, I can eat, I like them better in smoothies. Yeah, like after a while, I can't just eat blueberries. Like I love cherries. But yeah, I love cherries and blackberries, but I just can't keep eating a whole bunch of blueberries. I gotta put them in something and blend it up. That I can do. But yeah, that darker color was blueberry, and this is light blue. Yeah, the actual name of the color has rubbed off because I've used them so much. But yes, there we go. I'll move that up some. It's a green. But I love working with this medium because you can achieve your end result really, really quick. Yeah, I mean, I like that. Um, Especially like when my hand is hurting. So, okay, so I have my two watercolor pens, but now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just my little yogurt jar that has my water in it, and my brush has been over here chilling. So I'm going to take it, try to take as much water off because especially with this paper, um, this is good paper. But yeah, you can go through to the other side, and I have done that. But I'm still able to read the Bible, so praise God for that. I'm still able to read it, but I don't really want to mess it up. I don't use alcohol markers in here. Okay, I've learned my lesson. Okay, let me tell you something. Alcohol markers don't be taking no prisoners as far as coloring books. Boy, everybody be getting jacked up. You better have a piece of paper behind the page, and you better not have no coloring on the other side. All right. Gosh, you see how that just moved that? So then this looks kind of smeary. I could go in and get more color, but I'm just going to take my watercolor pen and see if I can't make this. And this one just might be out. Guys, I'm going to have to get some more watercolor pens. Is this one? No, it is. Let me test the color. I think this is more. Okay, it's good. There we go. Help smooth that out. So, oh, I like that. I think this is more like a teal color. Yes. And as you can see, I must not use it a lot because it has a lot in there. I like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my blueberry because I want to make this area a little bit darker. I'm just going to trace the lines that are pretty much already there for us. All right. And that looks kind of hard and harsh right now. But then I'm going to go back in with my watercolor pen and smooth that out. Yes. And I like to take the pen and just kind of bring it all the way up. Like don't cut, don't cheat. Don't make the, the stroke short. And also, I like to move it to the side as well. Try to spread it out as much as possible. Yeah. All right. So it's getting really dark. So now that's when I need to have some water, but I don't just dump a whole bunch of water on there all at once. Don't do that. Mine is still in it. Oh, look, I love how rich this color looks. I like that. And it's so funny because what I've noticed is, um, once it dries, it still takes on more character. It looks a little bit different. I love that blue. That's rich. So now where's the pen that doesn't have as much color on it? Because that would be perfect to finish it off with something that's light. Look at that. Yes. Yes. Yes, people. Now, see, now if I was doing this with just a colored pencil alone, yeah, my hand would be talking back. Like, excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. Could you please use something else for a while? I like that. I gotta let that dry. I can tell it's getting really saturated. So this actually, because I added that other watercolor pen, because it must have been more like a teal. It looks different than this one right here. But hey, you know what? We can be on the same branch and have differences, but still be what? All good. I'm loving the way this page is coming together. Yes. Look at that. I mean, the blue from the flowers are just popping. You wait. I'm gonna redeem those the little purple ones. I'm gonna clean them up. And when you see this page on my completed pages for what's it that? For October, you're gonna be so surprised. All right. This is Crystal the Foxy Colorist just coming to you. Um, Showing you how you can use your my alarm is going off. That means I need to get ready for work. You can use your these are called Lamy pencils, but you can move them around like they're like a crayon. So they're like crayons. They're really for like 3-year-olds, but like I told y'all, I'm a Toys R Us kid. I ain't trying to grow up. I've said it once, I'll say it twice. I'm not trying to grow up. But you can use them like as a base, or not even a base, but just use them to like color with, and then bring some water in with them. All right. And color a whole flower or whatever whatever it is you're coloring. Just like almost like a neo color, or something of that sort. But I just love how rich the color looks. Now I can tell already, like from this, I put too much water. I should have dabbed some of the water off before I actually put it on the flower, because it looks watered down. And now I need to wait for the page to dry. But yes, I just wanted to come and do like a quick you know, look at what I'm coloring thing, and it's coming out all right. Practicing with the new medium, and look at that. Guys, let me know what you think. I'm really liking the color of the blue flowers. They're popping on the page right now. But you watch. When I show this page again, I'm gonna redeem these purple, and then the orange gonna come back, and then the green butterflies. So we don't know what this thing is gonna look like. All right. All right. So you know what? Are you subscribed to my channel? If you haven't subscribed already, hey, subscribe and hit your notifications. I'm always coloring with something different here on the Foxy Colorist channel. Leave me a comment. I really want to know your thoughts on this. What do you think about, using watercolors with crayons? Do you have these crayons? Lamy, Lamy, they have some great products. Even though I bought this at the Atlanta airport, go out on Amazon. Y'all know they got everything on Amazon. You could probably buy a car off Amazon, but I ain't gonna talk about them. All right, until next time, this is Crystal the Foxy Colorist, signing off from the Foxy's Den. Peace. Keep it foxy.